What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Metaphor. Alright, so we're all rested up. We've got full health, full magic, and we're right outside the door. It's a mural inscribed with archaic writing. Dragon God It.
What this is?
It depicts the dragon god manifesting before the priestess. The dragon god normally dwells within Dracadios, but takes to its dragon form only when I, the priestess, will it. Only when you will it? Then how is it that the village comes to harm? Does he just pop out and go on a rampage when he's feeling antsy?
See here.
It's my first time doing anything of the sort, and as such, I am uncertain. However, the dragon god is a protector deity. If we fulfill our duties well, he will come to our aid, I am certain of it. What do you mean by well? Has the village lived up to these so-called duties? As Danny said it himself, the village took all their fears and anxieties and burdened your shoulders with them.
Say,
Yufa, what truly compels you to seek the path of self-sacrifice? Because it's my duty. That... Can't we stop the cycle? No. What you need to do... What need would there be for a priestess if it were to stop? The village has already sacrificed so much. The priestess cannot simply abandon her destiny. It's simply a matter of pride for you. You didn't take on this role lightly, but I cannot condone a course that may lead you to dying in vain. Given how much you seem to care about people, Yufa, you could really accomplish a lot if you didn't die.
But then...
My duty is a sacrifice. I have more value in death than life. See, now that's just not true.
Hey, you found something!
Dragon blood sap.
If you see use for it,
That
I say
divine
take it with
elixir.
you.
Okay. Alright, is this it? It's a mural. The priestess and the dragon god is inscribed here in archaic writing. It's the priestess holding a lance and the dragon, so the lance is in the depths of this place.
Hey,
This image, something doesn't sit right with me. The one on the left is the dragon god. Why would it not be facing the priestess if it's meant to make a meal out of her? There, in the middle, are those the inhabitants of the village?
indeed.
They are. I interpret this as the people standing protected behind both the goddess and the god, dragon, and the priestess. I don't know, it's almost like the priestess is fighting with the dragon. And are priestesses really supposed to be sacrifices? Is this legend correct?
See here.
But offerings have been made of the priestess to the dragon god for generations. Have you guys been sacrificing
what?
people wrong?
Why have you come to this island? For the lance, I know, but why risk your very lives for it?
Well, we've come this far in together. I suppose she deserves to know something, at least.
There is someone we aim to save, one who was ambushed in shadow, cursed to die. And the blackguard responsible for this cruelty now seeks our land's throne. If we are to thwart this tyrant, we must first ply him with power and favors. That is why we seek Dracadios.
So you do not bid for the throne for yourself? I had heard that the mainland's aspirants were all seeking relics for their own gain in the race.
But just so you know, we still meant that part about not wanting you to die.
Perhaps it was the same with my own parents. My mother and father served as the priestess and island chief before my time. They died in an accident out to sea, more than 10 years past. We knew they'd set sail to seek the dragon god, but we never knew why they made the journey at such a time, when no ritual was needed. To hear all of you now, I think I might understand. Perhaps your aims are not so different from theirs.
They sought to question the ritual itself, whether these sacrifices held any meaning. That way, they might protect their dear daughter. Is that it?
Yet there are those in the village who will not suffer any doubt in the dragon god's ways. My brother left for the mainland, claiming he'd change us for the better.
Your parents were not alone in their love for you. There are others on the island who would see you live.
And truly, I'm grateful. But as a priestess, even surrounded by such chaos and despair, I have already known such joy and freedom. To me, offering my life is no sacrifice. Those born into blessing must give back in turn. Such a duty is no more than simple common sense. It is the only way to live.
Well, that settles it. I'm getting you out of here. Deal with it.
Wait, but did you not hear a word I just said?
Oh, we heard. But fools like us rarely listen.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Let's go.
Now, how much longer is this dungeon? Oh, if I knew there was a save point right here, I would have just done it here. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Actually, hold on. We'll do a hard save in case I die and mess up. Which is very possible. One wrong move and the boss gets like 15 hits and you never know. So let's do a quick save.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go get this divine relic, everybody. How hard could it possibly be? It only spent 2 videos trying to get here. Oh god.
The deepest part of the temple lies just ahead. It is the altar of the 12, where the dragon god Et slumbers.
What is this really sinister voice? There's unquestionably something totally not good back there.
This Magla. It feels like that of a normal dragon, but somewhat different. What is this?
Well, that's why we're here. Let's go.
I don't like this. Ready?
Alright, so it's a normal dragon,
Time to go!
but it's not a dragon. There's something weird with it. What could it possibly be? Oh, I don't like this. It's not letting me look away either. Oh, Christ. Am I supposed to stop moving every time it does something? I'm doing it just in case. Alright, here we go. Alright, Dragon God.
No! It can't be!
Oh, hell. There was a dragon after all.
I thought this thing needed a priestess to summon it.
Is that the lance?
We are in no condition to claim it. Fire and flame! Has even the dragon god succumbed to melancholia?
No. I think this is something worse. Look! On its back!
Yeah, what is that on its back? Who are you?
Something clings to it. A human. Is that the fiend behind this chaos?
That's the worst double act I've ever seen.
Look at its eyes. Its mouth, like it's shielding itself, or like it refuses to confront anything, or almost like...
Yufa, get back! We've got bigger problems than the ritual. This thing wants to eat us!
You would fight our god!
What can we do but defend ourselves?
Yufa!
I'm...
Look out!
Yufa, this is not the time. Oh, cutscene, something's happening.
abandon this end. You would send me away to live my life. But how? How can I? This is all I have. Please. You can't take my purpose away from me.
I must apologize. I was wrong to assume. I was quick to judge. But your rights are not acts of barbarism. Yours is a proud heart. But still, see the truth. Is this your god? A god who demands martyrs, who desires tragedy. Is that truly a god worthy of your devotion and faith? Arise now, priestess! Have you come here only to be saved? Or will you find purpose beyond death, to stand and fight as a savior?
I want to!
O Lodestar, ye torn maiden of
Ooh.
faith. O thou anguished
New
traveler.
party member?
Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Alright, what class are you gonna be? I'm excited.
I love that island. I love the smell of its verdant flora. But what I love more than anything is its people. Their words may be coarse, but their hearts are true. I must save them. Please!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
If I cannot save them in death, then I swear I'll protect them with my life. All of you, let me fight by your side.
Look. That is amazing and all. Oh, she has to be part of my party. Okay, so we're gonna take Stroll and... What do you have? Ice? I mean... Move all allies to the back row, increase their defense by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That could be good. Medium ice damage. Alright. And you. Yeah. I think that's good. Alright, let's try it.
Yuva? You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight as a team!
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes, it must be. If we strike at the human precisely, we may be able to separate them. Everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god, Et. And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone! Come on, team, we fight together! It is your turn!
A summoner?
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
My aim is true from any vantage.
So, win.
Let's set it up!
Okay. Hold on. 3 to 5 times. Severe damage. We'll use both and see which one does more.
Show them our might! Nice hit!
Ooh, got a critical too.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Resist.
My tactics shall... General!
Ice? Possibly?
Oh, shards of ice!
Nope.
This I pray
Oh wait,
already.
it's wind. We knew that.
Come forth now.
I will fight with pride. Let's go. You better be sure. Let's work together.
Hold nothing back!
Ow. 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 Rude. Rude as hell.
Let's make an end of it. Not the right.
Just keep using magic. Your slashing attacks are not good, my friend. They're not good.
Freeze! Summoner! It is your
You
turn!
might
Yeah!
lose
Yupa
this
hit their
turn.
weakness.
Hold on, we'll do this together.
Show them our might!
Still here?
No, next turn.
It's absorbing
Oh!
the Dragon God's power?
Stepping back to the fore.
That wasn't cool.
Sword Master. The power of ice.
Man, I almost
For
had
all
him
that
too.
we strive for! Oh, mystic fire!
Take my fullest power. Come forth now.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Sniper! Is there another way? Come forth,
No, I
royal
need to
soul.
heal.
Thank you.
Just be safe.
I owe
Don't
you.
need, no need to play it dumb.
Thank you.
Are you prepared? Be frozen.
All right.
How could I let myself be cursed?
That's not bad.
Yupa's been hexed. She can't afford to attack right now.
Lend me your strength.
Perhaps not this.
General! Burn!
A curse of this sort is trivial. I pray already.
It is your turn! Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Easy.
Yupa's
Oh,
My
down.
aim is true
We
from
gotta
any
help
vantage.
her.
Oh God. What happened?
No, I'm
What?
unprepared.
Hold nothing back!
A tough one.
I can't afford to hold. No holding back. They die hard.
Ow.
This is nothing.
Double ow.
Yupa's down!
All
We
right.
gotta help her!
I know. Where is it? Revival medicine.
From our provisions,
I rejoin the fray. Oh, souls of kings, give me
All right.
strength.
Easy.
We did it! Now we just need to take down the body.
Let's stay
Wait.
calm.
I
Let's
thought
set
that
it
was
up.
it. I thought we were trying to save the body.
tis yours. Still up?
If I knew that, I would have attacked it all along.
Sword Master. Not done yet.
Is that General? Oh, still standing, I see.
I shall do my best. Here I go. Come forth now.
Easy. That boss fight was damn easy.
Good. Tis done.
Everybody level up.
I admit.
I have retained my edge. I had it in me.
Electric attack buff? Or defense buff, sorry.
The dragon.
dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel. Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest, and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracadios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research. She was right.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, they are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
Then maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even this new power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity threatening the village. Maybe that's what it meant all along.
It had always seemed odd that the dragon god dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. My brother often wondered about it. We were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village. You said you had business with the Lance when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey to regain its strength...
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
Uh-oh. That's not good. Was that not the true fight? I mean, it was on top of a dragon god. I mean, what else could it get on top of that makes it strong? Oh no.
Someone, please!
Oh crap, it's already there.
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it, I'll say.
Of course! But more importantly...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of him.
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphausia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation. Hereon we shall...
Oh, priestess! It's the priestess!
Lady Yufa, please save us.
What don't you lot get about evacuate? You want to live? Do as you're told.
Priestess? What happened to the ritual? What of the dragon god's wrath?
Did you even perform the rite? Oh, this is a disaster. How can we survive now?
The dragon god Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna fight, are you?
Oh, yeah,
Basilio,
she is.
where's the monster?
So be it. We end this here.
Alright, actual boss fight? What did he take over that's stronger than a dragon god? Oh, he's just strong. Wait, what's he doing?
We can do this!
But it has its hands, like, tied up, though, like... I mean, I'm going with the same party. Wait, no, it's wind. So, boom, and... I can't change anything about you now. It's too late. Oh, wait. Put him in the party. Wait, changed archetype. Inherited. Wait, nope, it won't work. Doesn't work that way. Damn it. Alright, well... Yeah, screw it. Same party, let's go. How hard could it be a second time?
It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy.
Lend me your
Just the
strength.
stubborn one.
There he is.
Go!
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ashpool, souls of kings, give me strength.
He is no longer weak to...
Come forth now.
Why? Reversal prayer. What the f... It changed something about him.
My strength.
I wasn't buffed at all, so ha.
For all that we strive
Did he change,
for.
like... his
Oh,
weakness?
shut
Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
That didn't do a
Let's
thing.
go. You better be sure. Let's set it up.
Guess what? This ignores
Oh,
weaknesses.
stepping back.
Poison.
Lupus poisoned.
Ow.
That's gonna keep
Let's
wearing
do
her down.
this.
Extreme damage.
It's up to you now. No good.
It didn't
What?
affect them.
Now it's
Lupus
ice.
poisoned.
I pray you're ready.
It's gonna keep wearing her down.
It is your turn. This
you
won't
kidding
work.
me?
Are you
That didn't
kidding
do a
me,
thing.
dude?
My general. Freeze.
Sniper.
It's the only way to do damage.
Sniper. Come on.
The attack was nullified?
Damn, so I can only do damage to
Only
it
a flesh wound.
based on whatever element it is.
The captain's anxiety is
Swordmaster.
overwhelming him.
Be
Captain
frozen.
get hit. Lupus poisoned.
This
It's
poison.
gonna keep wearing her down.
Take my fullest power. Heed me.
I knew you'd help.
Cure the anxiety.
Observe the with blade in hand.
Ice.
I won't hold back. Let's go. With
Full
healing
heal.
power.
Thank you.
Trust needed.
Helpful as ever.
Yeah.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain! Lupus poisoned.
What's
gonna keep wearing her down.
Is it lightning now?
I could they die hard.
I think so.
Summoner. Come forth now.
I stand. Come. Shield.
I am grateful.
I owe you.
Let's come forth, royal soul. Better be sure.
Okay, lightning, lightning.
This'll do. A tough one.
My strength.
Ow.
Poison.
Captain
Swordmaster!
We better cure that before the
Power
pain
of
sets
ice
in.
is doing nothing!
Why did I do ice?
Even my strength will be needed. I ask
Damn
for your
it.
aid.
Lizard man.
Go!
Help me finish this.
Alright, what are you gonna turn into now? What are you, dark or ice? I'm gonna try ice. So I'm gonna hope fire?
The captain's poisoned.
With
We
blade
better
in
cure that
hand.
before the pain sets in.
Omit was ineffective.
Nope, not
Didn't
fire.
affect them.
Let's go. Maybe not.
Damn it. Then it's gotta be light.
Here. It didn't work.
Nope, not light. Well, it's not fire.
This is nothing.
That's lightning? What?
The captain's poisoned.
No holding
We
back!
better cure that before the pain sets in.
I mean, I don't have...
Perhaps not.
What goes against lightning? Wind?
Here!
Yeah.
I
Okay.
pray already.
Heed me!
Yes!
This is for the future of the Mastari! Fall!
Damn. She just executed that thing.
I'm capable too.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I shall strive.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Right. That's the end of that.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was inside the temple? What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However,
Oh,
we
that's
of
right.
the
He's
islands
part
have
of
done
them.
no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Adeni, even the night father and mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
We support her. Without the rite of sacrifice. Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Del.
Seems like Basilio is coming around, but Del is just... he's still fighting it. Still fighting it. What's gonna happen now? Oh, she's just gonna come with us?
That's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you? The monster is gone, the Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands, the threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
Yeah, that can go through it. Wait a second.
Come over, you Stroll. You seem distraught.
Wait, no,
Look,
that can
I
attack.
talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios.
Wait, is he gonna poke me with it?
Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance.
We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
His plan to assassinate Luis.
Yes. That was our original mission, after all.
You would use it to take a life?
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the Lance's secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the Lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about, and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck.
We need some way to keep the Lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
We could try giving him a fake lance. We could try... No, killing him at the handover would be... Brothers on our side?
We could try convincing the brothers to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's realistic. I doubt even I could sway them.
Okay.
We need some way to keep the Lance and use it to strike...
A fake one?
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the Lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
Tis an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board.
That is true.
Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the Lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
All right.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
It's a very long story. We've been around.
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my
Why are we
hopes
telling
if
this
you
story
wish,
with
yet
them on board?
I do not
Hold on.
know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. The treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabri's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey.
Time to go!
Welcome, comrade.
Not just the Lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
It's never too late.
Never too late to find out.
Yeah. I hope I'll find my own answers someday.
Level up.
With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
Mage to
I will
3.
go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Well, cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own.
Now then.
By the way, when do we depart from the island? Not
No.
soon, I take it. No, I imagine he needs time to make his fake lance, so let's wait until he tells us it's complete. Fidelio's recovery is a fine excuse for us to stay put. If we only need to stay there by Saint's Day, then we have some time to yet attend to ourselves. We ought to hone our skills or gather more support. If she's really to join us, to make sure she's caught up to speed. It's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until the fake lance is ready.
Most helpful.
Cannot sit idly away while away this time. Yet more battles await us. We must ensure that our archetypes are up to the
Now
task.
then.
I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we rest and retire? Whew. That was a long dungeon.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did.
True. My book.
What is that book?
Would you like to
it's
read
a
it?
fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
A unfamiliar world.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
Interesting. Then it is to you as the mainland is to me.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some?
Of course, everybody always does.
Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Try not to die.
Don't worry, your 15,000 will keep me alive.
Your pardon?
Yufa, and the mainlanders.
Hello.
What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed your own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
We can look after her.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teachings.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask you, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name?
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Another one bites the dust. I wonder if that means like someone passes away, or I want to see like a ranking board.
Well then.
Ooh, hey, I have your stones.
Not finished yet?
Yes, here you go.
Isn't that wonderful?
Look, you saved my grandchild's life. The rumors were true. You really do have a good heart. Here you go. Take these rocks. Thanks for the money. I have so much money now. And there you go. The whole reason you wanted us to gather these was because you couldn't tell your family. Yeah, at first I intended to hide my mistakes, but after I sent you off, I gave it some thought. The stones are guiding tools for us fisher folk that we might find the right path. Can I really pass them to my grandchild under such a deception?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were shocked to be sure, but in the end, all of them, even my grandchild, simply laughed and forgave me. When I told them about you, they were all moved that you would go so far.
Thank you, dearie.
It isn't much, but we'll all be supporting you. Seems like we ended up getting a lot out of this. Yay. So
All right,
what now? Okay. Alright.
It's alright.
What's up, Yufa? The title change will arrive in Altaberry all the same, so there's something I'd like to ask you. You see, I'm not quite accustomed to the life outside the island. To avoid any blunders, I'd like to learn more about the world. Could you tell me about the other towns? Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
Let us walk the beach. Tell her about Grand Tread, Sun Meadow Street. Nothing about Eteria. Incredible.
Do people in Grand Trad have big families?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
If it's called Sunlunio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlunio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so...
Nope.
Maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Oh, you'll be fine. You just gotta get used to it.
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It's natural to feel anxious about new things.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the Trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt them with the discarded treasures and armaments of our ancestors there. It will challenge you, to be sure, but you'll walk away better for it. Before you leave, consider testing your strength.
But what if it proves too challenging?
Do our
We'll
best
do it together, Yufa.
The weather on the island is unpredictable at best. We won't know how dangerous it will be.
That don't matter.
I would never send my precious sister off without regard for her safety. I have some idea of how to handle the weather.
What?
Won't you put your faith in your new friend and me? Your focus must be solely on the trial.
Yep, sure.
I understand. If this proof you speak of will give me the power to step boldly into my future, then I will want for nothing else.
That's the spirit. If you do decide to go, pay me a visit before heading out. I would see you all off safely.
This one's important.
Alright. Where is it? It's there!
Yes, that's the place. You know, I wouldn't mind visiting if we've the time.
Of course.
We'll face danger here.
I don't know how much time we have, but of course, we'll try to go
All
by.
rather mysterious, isn't it? But knowing you'll be at my side, I admit, I do find my courage. A trial awaits. Please, lend me your strength.
Easily.
Hey, hasn't that island been abandoned for quite some time? I hope the Magla isn't too strong. But you'd better be prepared for the worst, okay?
I mean, how bad could it be? Right? Couldn't be that bad. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. It's all free and everything helps out a lot. And then until then, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.